Hey guys, welcome into my home and thank you for being here. If you want a shot of whiskey or a glass of wine, just ask, I have plenty. But thank you for being here and thank you for watching this video. Little known fact, less than 10 people have ever come into my home that aren't my immediate family, because as much as I try to share on social media so much about my life and so much about my family and friends and obviously all of the fitness related things that I share, down deep, I'm actually a very private person on an intimate level. But I had a reason I invited you here today. A very close friend of mine, a beautiful woman, she asked me a question. And it kind of hit hard when she asked me the question, not in a bad way, but it was just such a intimate question to ask me. And she said, Brian, you're constantly offering fitness advice. You write workouts for free for people. You constantly say, I am here for you if anyone needs to talk about emotional, spiritual, financial, life shit. I'm always available. I always have open arms and an open heart to so many of you. And I will go on the record as saying, because I've said it so many times, and I put my name and reputation on this, is my mission in life is to be of service to others. I've said so many times that if I take care of other people, I know that my family, my wife, my children, myself will be taken care of by you. So I've dedicated my life to being of service to others. Yet she looked at me and said, Brian, as a close friend, as someone that loves you, why? Give me the real reason why. Because you've done this for years. You do it publicly, but you do it privately that nobody knows about. She wanted to know the why. So I can't answer that via text message. I can't answer that on a post on social media that I type out. I wanted to be raw, vulnerable, and share a side of me with all of you that you've never seen before. This is something I only really share with very, very close, trusted friends. So if I stutter or if I mess up my words, please be patient, because honestly, I'm uncomfortable right now. Sharing some of this, it's my vulnerability and that's uncomfortable. Without bashing my parents who aren't alive anymore, but just for what it's worth, I didn't come from a good childhood. We had very little financially, and that wasn't because I had humble parents with humble resources. It was due to financial irresponsibility and other things I don't want to talk about. I will also share with you, and I've alluded to this in the past, that I was abused as a child physically and emotionally. There's a lot of scars on my face and scars you won't see that kind of influenced who I am. I came from a shitty life, and I always felt insecure about not being someone of value, not having anything of any value to offer the world. I was a good student, but I didn't go to college. I didn't get a scholarship. I didn't really do anything tremendous the first half of my life. I was an athlete and I was a fighter, and I was just trying to find myself, honestly. But the reason why I'm sharing all of that with you is I'm at an age and a place in my life where I feel like it's important to leave a legacy. Some people leave legacies by building huge companies, by having sons follow in their footsteps or daughters follow in their footsteps. I guess there's a lot of ways of leaving a legacy, but for me, my way of leaving a legacy, my way of feeling like I'm someone of value, my way of feeling like I'm worth a shit, is I want to leave the world better than I found it. And right or wrong, every single day I want to give to the world more than I ask from it. I'm the worst person at asking favors of anyone. It makes me uncomfortable to ask a friend for a favor. It's a shortcoming of mine, but on the flip side, I'd give you the shirt off my back. I would almost do anything for anyone. In my own words, I feel like I had a shitty first half of life, but right now, I feel like I have a great life. You can call it luck, you can call it being blessed, you can call it I worked my ass off to create some of it. I've worked nonstop to build a business that I'm proud of, but every step of the way, I put others first. I put my wife first, I put my children first, and honestly, if given the opportunity, I would put you before I put myself. And again, why would I do that? It gives my life meaning. There's an author, I think his name's John Maxwell. He wrote a book called A Purpose-Driven Life. I feel like for me to be able to sleep at night, for me to have a sense of fulfillment, for me to feel like there was a reason I was born. I hate to say it that way, but if my life has any meaning whatsoever, in my mind, the only way it has meaning is if I do good for others, if I'm a source of inspiration, if I'm a source of motivation, if I can take wisdom and insights and perspectives from all the things I've gone through. I've seen beautiful things and I've seen ugly things. I've tasted beauty and I've definitely tasted ugly. I know fear and I know confidence. Again, this isn't about me, but I guess what I want to do is I want to take everything I've experienced in my life and turn it into something beautiful. And the only way I can turn it into something beautiful is if I do something nice, something beautiful, maybe give something of value to others. So all day, every day, when I make posts about fitness, when I share motivational tips, when I share perspectives, when I share insights, whatever the hell it is I'm sharing on a daily basis, or if I do something for someone, whatever, my why is always twofold. But my big why is I want my life to have meaning. I want my life to have value. And I feel like the only way my life had any value is if I gave something of value to you. And again, for the record, the only other why I could possibly have is my wife. When I met my wife, all she saw was something positive. She saw something she loved. She saw something beautiful. And every day since the day I met her, I've tried damn hard to prove her right. Some days I don't think she is right. You know, like a lot of you, I see the flaws. I have the demons in my head. I wake up with nightmares that I won't talk about now. But I want to leave the world better than I found it by being a decent, caring, generous human being. And I want to make my wife proud of me. I want to be half of the man that she sees every day. So, guys, for what it's worth, I'm here. If you want to talk about something, if I can write you a workout, I'll write you the workout. Or if you just want to talk about something that's in your head, or if there's something I say that strikes a chord with you, I shit you not, I don't really want anything in return. I don't want anything in return, but I am always here for you. And that is why. Thank you for listening. And, I appreciate all of you, and thank you for just giving me an opportunity to be something of value to you.